Ryan, I choose you. Pew!
Ryan.
Now it's time to Mega Evolve. Wow!
Mega Ryan.
I thought you were gonna put them on your chest.
On this episode of the Bells and Whistles podcast. Oh shit. It's a podcast.
On this episode of the Bells and Whistles.
On this episode of Bells and Whistles podcast, we break down all the mega Pokemon.
We
become
look
mega.
at them all.
We talk about Jerry Duty. We talk about arts and crafts, glass cutting, all that, and much, much more. Coming up on this episode of Bells and Whistles podcast.
My Mega Evolution is I got a hat today.
Run that intro.
I'd like to make a little love. Get down with Devin.
What the hell is it?
Oh, wow.
This is a fucking
Gosh.
What a mess
There you
already.
go. There you go.
What a disaster. What a disaster.
So I had jury duty last week.
You had jury duty?
Except it was yesterday. I don't know if it was... Well, it was yesterday, but maybe
This
earlier.
episode comes out tomorrow.
Yeah. So I had jury duty on Monday.
Okay. But what if somebody's watching this a year from now?
So I had jury duty last year.
Okay. Can you discuss the case? Are we going to get fucking...
No, I didn't get put on a case.
we're going to get indicted?
First of all, how horrible would it be if you had a serious case and you looked and I was on the jury?
Yeah, man.
What a disappointment for everybody involved.
Right.
So a lot
But
of
it
times...
took up your whole day
it
just
did take
not
up my
getting a
whole-
case.
It took up my whole day.
Really?
Yeah. No, I got there at 9 o'clock. They
Yeah.
start bringing you through the metal detectors, and first you had to line up outside.
Really?
You feel like you're at Madison Square Garden, a little bit,
Really?
trying to get into that building.
Uh-huh.
And you line up. They take you through the metal detector. I brought my computer with me, and I took it out of my bag
Right.
to like put through the thing, I went to do that, and she says, "No, sweetie, it's not the endpoint. We just need to make sure you don't have any guns."
Okay.
And I was like, well, I feel like you could understand why I would make such a mistake.
Louis C.K. has a new joke where he says he got into like pottery, so he got on a plane,
Yeah.
and he had some clay, and they took it
Yeah.
out, and they go, "Sir, I'm sorry, we can't let you have this." And he goes, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm sorry," and he goes, "All right," and she takes it and throws it in the trash bin next to her, and then he was like, "Hold on, look, either that's a bomb or it's not." Like, you know. Louis C.K., not my joke.
It's not your, yeah, exactly, not your joke,
Not my joke. Not my story to tell.
not your story to tell, certainly.
Yeah.
But no, as it turns out, jury duty is just an awful waste of time. I feel, and they really do a whole thing about kind of spelling out that it is your civic duty, and you should do it because somebody's got to do
Oh,
it.
shut the fuck up.
Somebody's got to do it, but you don't want it to. You don't want it to be.
Are you
us.
serious?
Somebody's
Are
gotta
you
do it.
serious? Yes, guys. Make sure you do your civic duty.
Hey, make sure
Are
you
you,
do it.
how dare you try to have a half-earnest moment about people
And you
doing their
really- guys,
fucking
and you really should.
civic duty? Support the justice system, will you? Come on.
Hey,
Are
guys,
you kidding me?
Hey guys, take a minute and say
The judicial branch.
Have you ever considered taking a minute and saying the Pledge of Allegiance?
Yeah, come on.
But
Hey guys, do you support the troops? Come on.
I was sitting there. You get there and you have to sit around. You're sitting in this uncomfortable little room with
What are
everybody.
you gonna say? You're sitting in your underwear.
You're sitting in your underwear, or at least I was.
Yeah, right.
And it's seriously
Yeah.
for me because already it's
Yeah.
it's awful to just kind of waste a day.
Yes.
But to me, the worst part about it is everybody else.
Yeah, they were just shitty
It's not
people.
having to do it. It's everybody else in the room. Because,
Yeah.
one, it really goes to show just how unbelievably inept every single person is, including me.
A lot of stupid people.
Yeah, because they have big TV screens telling you exactly what to do. It's like 3 steps, and people are still going up to the person up front and being like, "Hi, I don't understand.
How do you do this?
How do you do this?
Where do I
How
put
you
my
Where do I
name?
put my name on the thing?"
Yeah.
Um,
You have a pencil.
but I sat down in the front.
Yeah.
Because I had stupidly gone there on Friday thinking that that's when I was supposed to go.
You love showing up.
I
things,
love showing
up to things on the wrong day.
It's a classic.
It's a
classic
tale as
reliever
old
move.
as time.
Yeah, I'll show up to something on the wrong day every
Which
single
is
time.
just so crazy. Because if I'm going to leave my apartment, I need to double check and make sure and check the address 40 times.
Not me.
And I confirm on the email.
I go off a gut.
You're just like, no, I might as well show up.
I go off a gut. And most times, if I'm there the
You're
wrong
absolutely
day,
wrong.
I'm gonna make it the right day. If I'm seeing you 2 days early, that's when I was supposed to see you. No, but the thing that I hate most about jury duty is these, like, I sat down, there's next to me, big guy who is making such a show out of how mad he is that he's there.
Really?
He's just like again, nobody wants to be at jury duty. But the woman who's kind of running it, she's like, okay, everybody, just put your name on the thing, sign it up and put it in the little basket over there.
Little basket?
Yeah, and there's like a little basket where you dump everything. Well, maybe this is a valid...
Cracks me up, the jury duties. What should we have it in? Why don't we get this little basket?
Well,
why don't we do something a little nice?
So you'll see. This guy next to me is like, fucking basket. Basket. He's like, yeah, of course I have a fucking basket.
What the fuck is this, a picnic?
Yeah. He's like, this is bullshit.
Fucking stupid little fucking basket.
And then he like turns around to the guy behind him and he's like, can you believe this?
He's trying to make friends.
Fucking
being angry.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. He's like, can you believe this?
Fucking get a load of this basket.
What? All our taxpayer does a basket.
I wasn't on his side until that one. I was against him until, but that's true. My taxpayer, they paid an extra $6.99 for that fucking basket, didn't they? And that's my fucking. That's my money. That's my basket.
He turns around. Of course, he turns around, and the woman behind him is just minutes away from death. This old woman, the poor thing. She's there. And she's like. It used to be. You could do it every 8 years.
Oh God!
And then he turns around and he's like, "Yeah, well,
that's not her."
He's like, "This fucking bullshit old lady."
He said that. Bullshit old lady. That's good.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I can't be around people who are breathing heavily. I don't do well with illness as a whole. I can't be around illness. I can't be around fucking people. Yeah, just being next to a guy. Die already! Please die! I can't.
Yeah, I really liked her. But no, I wasn't on a case. They never even called my name.
That's a damn shame.
Yeah.
I told you while you were at jury duty, I picked up a new hobby.
A new habit?
A new habit. Yeah, I bite my fingernails. No, I picked up a new hobby.
What are you doing these
Getting
days?
into arts and crafts.
Are you really?
I'm getting into arts and crafts and gardening.
Oh.
You want to see?
Yeah,
hold on,
let's
I'll be right
see. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine on this one, guys.
Here, close your eyes.
Okay.
All right. So you see, you go. What you got to do?
Yeah.
What do you put flowers in? Little plants.
You put them in a little pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better. Look at this. Little fucking bottle. You see this? Hey, folks, if you want, you see this is a bottle of scotch. Here, you can hold this. Here,
sure,
take it.
Yeah,
I'll take have a sample.
Okay.
And then this one is a bottle of American whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah. So what you do is you buy a bottle, and you see, I'm good at the first part. You need to buy a bottle of liquor and drink it all. Drink it all at once.
Sure.
And then I paid $21.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
Okay.
For a little kit. An apparatus where I can cut the bottle.
Oh.
You do a score, and then you heat the bottle up, and then you put it really quick into cold water, and then it just fucking snaps in half like this.
Wow.
And I'm going to put plants in these. If you want one, you could buy one for $75 off me.
See, I don't know if you should have led with being a gardener. Because you were like, hey, I've been doing a little bit of gardening, and then you come in with 2 halves of a bottle.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you're absolutely... No, I think this is very exciting.
I know. It's something to occupy the time.
Something to, the while the hours away.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm going to move to birdhouses next.
If you start doing birdhouses, I would do birdhouses.
You want to do birdhouses? I don't know if I want to do birdhouses or wait till the holidays, build a gingerbread house.
I think why wait?
But people haven't even commented on my purple passion. It's behind it. Behind it, you see?
I know it's called the purple passion.
Purple passion.
Wow.
It's called purple passion.
I thought that was
that plant's been in my grandmother.
Speedo.
Yeah, no, you see, I'm trying to get it to grow around and
I think this is very cool.
Yeah, I know.
No, I think this is great.
I know. I don't need you to tell me.
Just a bullshit old lady. Bullshit.
Anyways, what are we doing today?
What the fuck are we doing today, huh?
I asked you.
Yeah, no, we're doing. So we teased this before. We tickled your balls a little bit with this
little
thing,
feather.
Huh?
Took a little feather. We said drop trow and did a little.
We said last week we said that we would do the rest of Gen 6, which is the Mega Evolution.
The Megas.
And so that's what we're gonna do. And we've gotten and apparently 10 minutes on jury duty.
We did a bunch of jury duty and a lot of glass cutting.
A lot of glass cutting.
Yeah.
So let's get this started.
Hold on. So yeah, let's just dive right in, huh?
Do you want to talk about megas at all at first? How they're just about the best thing that ever tainted your tank?
As far as gimmicks go.
Yeah.
And setting aside just simply Pokemon, just regular of like getting a new evolution.
Yeah.
Them taking an old Pokemon, giving it a baby Pokemon, giving it a new evolution. This is by far and away the best gimmick.
Yeah.
Of any generation forever and ever.
Yeah.
I don't particularly care. I don't care about terastallizing. I don't particularly care about Gigantamaxing. I certainly can't pretend to care about Z-moves. That's a little bit of a hot take. Mega Evolution, triple battles, I don't care.
I care about triple battles.
I don't.
I'll put my.
I don't care about triple battles.
Mega Evolution, yes,
it's the best.
It took them 6 generations, but they finally figured it out.
It's so fucking cool, and it's like this Mega Evolution is Pokemon doing Digimon better.
Yeah,
it's Pokemon showing up Digimon.
Yeah,
and saying no. We are king.
Listen,
we are king.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it in the old school.
Oh my god, it's a perfect gimmick. Cool. It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying.
It breathes new life into things.
It gets me a little bit horny.
It gets you a little. Hey, gets your rocks off.
It gets my rocks off.
But in a pebble.
Come again.
You said a little bit.
Yeah.
Not all the rocks, just a couple of tiny ones.
Here, let's roll. And we're
rolling,
and we're scrolling now.
Rolling on the river.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum. What was the first Mega Evolution they had? Was it Mewtwo? Was that the first one we started seeing?
I don't remember the release of... I'm trying to think back to the release of Mega Evolution. I
feel like the first one they showed us was Mewtwo.
Was it Mewtwo?
Am I completely wrong about
Mewtwo's?
That, guys?
Was it? It wasn't the starter ones?
No,
I
don't think so. Well, it was.
I don't
Mega
even
Charizard
remember.
was the first. Maybe it was Lucario. I have some.
For the life of me, cannot. I can't remember. I can't remember. But why don't we go ahead and start?
Let's go ahead and start.
What do you have to say about Mega Venusaur?
Venusaur has always been a fun little thing. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's.
You reckon?
I reckon. I think he was. For a long time he was an unsung hero of those first 3 starters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think his Mega is all that has ever been his strong suit. I like that his plant becomes a tree. I think that's kind of fun.
Yes, I do.
But
agree
I don't think that this is. I don't think that this is particularly creative. I'd say.
I don't think it's satisfying.
Yeah,
I don't think it's satisfying.
Yeah.
I because when you look at Mega Charizard, the Charizards, you look at the Blastoises, the Blastoids. There's several Blastees.
The Megazords.
Those are like cool. They're satisfying additions to the thing.
Yeah.
I don't feel that way about Venusaur, but I was never truly a Venusaur guy.
Yeah.
If we're being honest, the little flower on the head, the little hat, the little fucking the little flower yarmulke that they've thrown on him, I'm not huge on. I like the flower tree on the back, but I'm underwhelmed, to tell you the truth.
I'll tell you this. This is going to be the hot take of the hot takes.
Oh, get the hell out!
I kind of like Venusaur's Gigantamax a bit more than I like his Mega form. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How he's got the flower becomes so big he gets a little pair of bangs.
Yeah, I think I actually feel the exact same way about both. I don't like it, the Gigantamax, I don't think.
Okay. Well, you just didn't like Gigantamax in general, I think.
There were
Take
some
your biases
ones,
out of the way.
Cool ones. I hated how they fucking made it hard to get a cool Gigantamax.
I know that they did some things to your family.
They did. They disrespected me. I don't like being disrespected.
Those Gigantamax.
Mega Venusaur is fine. It's not great.
Now, I do like that it gets thick fat. I think that's pretty fun.
Okay, so let's get into the fucking... Charizard. You want to go for... So which is your favorite? I think you're an X guy.
I do like X.
I'm a Y guy.
And that's why we get along so well.
Anything you can do, I can do. I think the idea of Mega Charizard X is very cool. Yeah. I love that they made him dragon. I love that they made him blue.
Yeah.
With the blue fire.
Yeah.
I think the wings are a little fucking dumb. And I really hate the gimmick of the fire spilling out of the mouth. It really bothers me.
Oh, you are a hypocrite.
I know you're going to say Skeledirge.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Skeledirge, the fire out of the mouth for Skeledirge to become the Larry David hair is funny.
No, I just want everybody to go back to that episode.
Yeah.
And look at how you were saying, because I was making the argument that was supposed to be funny.
Yeah, I think it works.
And you were like, no, it's cool. It's cool.
You know something? I am shameless in saying that I don't care. I like Skeledirge. I like Mega Charizard X.
Yeah.
But Skeledirge is a better execution of everything that Mega Charizard X is trying to do. It just is. It is. I'm sorry.
I think that
I don't like it. I don't like how he's got big shoulder puffs with skinny little arms.
Listen.
It could.
As someone who's never had skinny little arms, I think this is what our shoulder puffs look like.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I just think I think it's a Pokemon that could have been a million times cooler. Don't you?
Yes, but I don't think it's as off the mark as you perhaps think it is.
I don't think it's necessarily.
I think
it's a B+.
I think I like when they do something bold with the Megas. I think that's what the Megas really should be. I like that he changes colors. I like that he becomes a dragon. The wings don't bother me because he's not supposed to be flying. He's a dragon now, so he doesn't need the big wings. I like the blue flames. I'm a sucker for anything kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. This is the one that I had with X.
With the tough claws.
The tough claws I think is really cool. I quite like him.
No.
Not this, but I won't diss Mega Charizard Y.
I love Mega Charizard
Y is also very cool.
It's fucking sick as hell. It's damn near flawless, to tell you the truth. It's slender. It looks fast. It's so fucking fast. And I have a sick memory of Mega Charizard. I had him on my team, and I remember I was driving up you know how I used to do the Catholic church camp.
Yeah.
I was driving up there for a retreat.
Yeah.
Tell some kids about Jesus back in the day. That was a former life of mine.
Yeah.
And I was driving up, and one of my co-religious guys, he was a Pokemon guy, Stephen Green, if you're watching. He's not.
Steven.
We had a battle.
Oh.
We had a battle on our fucking on our DSs, and it was a good battle. It was a good battle. We were down to our final Pokemon.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, his final Pokemon was a water type. I forget what it was. It might have been. It wasn't a Blastoise. It was something else. And my final type was the Charizard. And I kept it in my back pocket. What did I do? Mega Evolve. Drought comes on. Oh, what's the fucking Solar Beam. Right away. One shot kill. Game over.
You're done.
Fuck you, Steven. I love Mega Charizard Y.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, I like Mega Charizard Y a lot.
You know how sick it is to have a Solar Beam Charizard?
I think it's very cool. I think it's very cool that he does that. I think this is honestly, I think it gives regular Charizard a total run for its money. It almost completely it makes it kind of like, why would I ever want to use that when I have this?
Damn straight.
Of course. I will say,
Skippy.
I think his little pinhead is a little funny.
No, I think it's cool.
I think his little pinhead is a little funny.
You call it pinhead? Come on, I love Mega Charizard.
But I love the Charizards were done well.
Yes.
Mega Blastoise, in my opinion,
Yes.
Blastoise is the one that really that came away very strong with this. I think this is exactly what a Mega should look like. I actually don't have any notes.
I think the giant cannon is a little funny. I think it's a little dumb.
That's what I like.
I know, but it is a little fucking dumb.
Yeah.
It is a little fucking dumb. I do kind of wish they threw another type at Blastoise. I don't know what it would be for this.
Yeah.
But I just think overall, if I'm craving a Mega from Blastoise, give me something. Give me a rock type.
Yeah.
Water. Throw me a little fucking something. But I agree with you. Mega Blastoise is really cool. But again, for me, it's teetering on the edge of a little too fucking dumb. But it's still a fucking.
I think it's really cool that he's got the little cannons on his wrists.
Yeah, the fucking little.
And he's like, hey,
Omnitrix.
Stick 'em up.
Yeah.
No, I really like Mega Launcher as an ability. I think that's very
sick.
cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Mega Beedrill.
This to me.
Yeah.
Is like them using Mega Evolution perfectly. Because nobody gives a single fuck about Beedrill.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a single flying fuck.
I think Mega Beedrill is perhaps one of the most heroic moments in
Pokemon history.
In Pokemon history.
Yeah.
Because I really liked the idea of Beedrill. I think Beedrill is a sick bug.
Yeah, but it's just bad.
It's just bad. It's just
a
really bad
Pokemon.
And so he gets this evolution. Are you kidding me?
So sick.
It's so cool. It's so fast. This is balls to the wall. Exactly like what I want from a Mega Evolution.
Sharp cock. It's got a big, juicy, sharp cock, and it looks like a badass Power Ranger.
It's ready to embed it.
It's not afraid to use it. I love Mega.
Crazy. What if someone was going around saying that? Hey, I got a big dick and I'm not afraid to use it.
No. He's not saying it. That's his lore around around town.
That's his lore.
Oh,
not his reputation.
That's his lore.
That's his lore.
He's got a big old dick, and guess what? He's not afraid to use it.
And the stranger came to town with a big iron on his hip. Mega Beedrill can't be beat.
It's so good. I don't talk about something that I adaptability. You
I'm gonna try and think of my favorite, like my top 5. I think you should think of that too.
All right, I'll see.
I'll
consider it.
Mega Pidgeot had a good run. People really liked Mega Pidgeot because of No Guard and Hurricane and all those things. Yeah. I could never really be bothered.
I really won't pretend to care about Mega Pidgeot. I remember turning 7 years old and then being over Pidgeot forever. Yeah. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. I think it's okay. It doesn't add enough that like draws me in the way that Beedrill does.
Yes.
You know?
Part of me wonders if they had done. I mean, I know they went with like fast special attacker kind of vibes, but Pidgeot was always a physical attacker, and I wonder if they had just given it like really sharp claws or something like that. Maybe they make it
some fucking talons.
Maybe they make it. Maybe they make it rock type. We keep trying to make things rock type, or like fighting. Maybe he's flying.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Currently, it feels like it's not enough of a change from Pidgeot to make me excited about it. You only get one. Remember, you only get one Mega to use on your team per battle, to use on your team.
But you could have multiple.
Well, all I'm saying is, are you going to spend it on this little guy?
I'm not.
I don't know. You're not.
I'm not.
But I'll tell you who sometimes I might spend. Talk about one that is, if they asked me to design,
they really
a
would.
Mega Evolution.
This
is what I come up with.
I want to give it. It's like a half point below A+.
Yeah.
It's a half point below A+, only because it makes me a little uncomfortable how his little toes are interlocked. That makes me a little uncomfortable.
Oh, then you're not thinking
I know.
with the third eye.
I'll let go ahead.
No, Mega Alakazam is great.
Yeah.
Is so fun.
It's really damn good. It's really
so
damn good.
Alakazam was already a fan favorite. Everybody loves that. He's so
I
powerful.
do love Alakazam.
He's great. I love that he gets Trace. I know people weren't crazy about that ability. I think that's a really fun ability.
I'm not crazy about Trace.
I think you
more of a Quattro guy myself.
and that's it for our Spanish humor tonight. Yeah.
Yes.
No, I think it's great because all they really needed to do was give him,
fill out the beard.
Yeah, give him a couple more spoons. Maybe, the spikes on his head or whatnot. But they said, no.
No.
Let's give him this crazy fucking beard.
This really fucking funny beard.
Because he didn't have a beard before. He had kind of
a mustache,
little tendril type thing.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be a mustache.
This is hilarious. They didn't even try to pretend like it matched his skin or anything like that. He just has a beard now. I think that's great.
Yes.
Mega Slowbro, nobody likes.
I was expecting you to like.
No, I don't like Mega Slowbro.
Okay, good, because I don't like it either.
Slowbro.
I think to me, not only is it a bad design, I think it's lazy.
I think it is lazy. I think anybody who makes an argument that it's fun because the thing is now eating him, it's one of those things like on paper, I get. On paper, this would have excited me, and then in execution, they went our kind of lame path.
It just looks like a chubby kid in a big winter coat.
I feel like he feels like he's stuck in a little inflatable, inner tube or something.
I'm not a fan, and I don't like that he fucking balances.
I know.
Like
I was about to say. I think that's
dumb.
too much.
I think that's
he's
unrealistic.
just sitting around balancing on his little tail.
This to me is where I'm not willing to suspend my disbelief.
Yeah,
this is stupid. This would never happen in a million years.
This would never happen in real life.
This would never happen in real life.
Anyway, let's talk about the Shadow Beast.
I do love Mega Gengar.
You like Mega Gengar?
I really do. He's fun. He's mischievous. The third eye is a little dumb. A lot of it is a little dumb, but I love it. It works for me. I'm not sorry about it. I love Mega Gengar.
I really do enjoy Mega Gengar. I think Mega Gengar is very cool that he comes, like he's emerging out of the ground.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool. I like the lore, or not the lore, but like the idea that Gengar kind of slips into a shadow and goes around. I think that's very, very cool.
Shadow Sneak.
Would I say that this is my favorite one? No.
Oh, it's not my favorite one.
I don't know. I think that I think people like Mega Gengar a lot because it's so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably a lot of fun to use. But I just off the basis of what he looks like,
right?
I think it's fun. It's great, but I probably wouldn't use it.
I would use it if it fell into my team. I wouldn't go out of my way. I wouldn't design a team around him. Yeah. But I do love me a Mega Gengar.
Yeah.
People went crazy for Mega Kangaskhan.
People loved Mega Kangaskhan, and for good reason. It was completely it was just completely broken. As a Pokemon.
Sure.
But looks wise, talk about probably the laziest path you could have taken.
It's a real kind of bummer.
Yeah.
It's a real kind of bummer because they're doing two things with this.
Yeah.
They're actually doing three things.
Yeah.
One, they're
First thing, they're pissing me off.
Yeah, true. They're being lazy, sure.
Yeah.
But they're eliminating the fucking idea of the baby being a Pokemon that's attainable.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And within that, they're undercutting the whole idea of fucking evolution.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Like what you're doing is you're alleging that this thing has a fucking adolescent. It just slowly grows into fucking becoming Kangaskhan, and it doesn't evolve.
Yeah, I mean,
in which case it's like, why don't I have a small little baby fucking Tropius?
Well,
if you're a single stage,
you're absolutely right.
Again, this would never happen in real life.
No, Genghis Khan has always been Genghis Khan has always been a little bit of a mystery in the sense that it's born.
You ever hear that Genghis Khan, he was out having a lot of sex?
And that's why he had sex with this thing, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why they named it after it.
Imagine you have sex with something, you immediately name it after it. Just immediately becomes.
It becomes a little pun on your name.
Because you've dominated it.
Anyway.
Moving on.
No, Mega Kangaskhan is fine.
Yeah.
I always think it's confusing that it's born with a baby in its pouch. But, what are you going to do?
When it hatches from an egg.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
you know, part of me thinks that the fastest way that this could have gotten me on board is if they did the exact same thing. They just put it on the shoulders. Mega Pincer
Here, go a little lower.
Go a little lower.
Go a little lower. We're gonna imagine us here.
Drop it low.
Drop it low to the flow.
Yeah, Mega Pincer is holds an interesting spot in my heart.
An interesting spot?
Yes.
That means it's complex for me. I'll come out and say I love Mega Pincer.
I
think
love
Mega
Pincer
is
too.
fucking sick. I think it's one of the more perfect executions of fucking Mega Evolution.
Here's the thing. Mega Pincer for me was the Mega that I used for a while.
Yeah.
And because I thought it was so powerful, and I really loved.
It's so good.
I really loved Pincer as a Pokemon and what it does and all those things, and it was something that I'd always wanted to
fucking
use.
Sick with his
Do
fucking
I
wings.
think that it is the best looking one? No, I think it's a little much.
No, the design. I love the design. The design is just enough for me.
I feel like the design is a little much. I don't know if it's that. I don't like that there's 4 wings and each of them have a little set of horns on it. I
like that shit.
I think it's just I don't know if it's that I actually do think it's that, and I think there's too many spikes on his horns. But that being said, I love Mega Pincer. It was the one that I used. I just visually speaking, it is a little.
I
much
love that. I already love Pincer, but it added this new fucking flying dimension, and I think it looks cool. I'm not bothered by it. I understand why you're saying it's too much, but for me, it's not. I think it looks.
But I will say when playing it in the game, we got a couple of comments saying like, I think in the last video they were talking about how it sucks looking at these because they don't translate well to still images.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with you, whoever said that. I think that Mega Pincer looks a lot better when it's being in the game and you see his little wings.
Yeah,
flapping.
the flutter. Yeah.
I think that's very cool.
I don't necessarily disagree.
Mega Gyarados.
I think this is poorly executed.
Yeah, I will say it.
I think this is poorly executed.
I think he looks.
I think he looks like a little chubby caterpillar. I think it looks a little fucking gross. I think Gyarados loses a lot. I think this is a downgrade.
I don't know if it's a downgrade. Because I also argue that regular Gyarados, we just have this association with everything built around it. With like, oh, it's so cool. It's this little fish and it becomes this ferocious thing. I think normal Gyarados also looks a little silly.
I think in the last games they've fixed his animation in the 3D world. I really hated how he sort of looked like he had scoliosis or the back problems in the 3D animation. I thought that was pretty awful, but they've now made him more fucking
flows,
which is how it should be.
Maybe that's
fucking. It's supposed to be the Chinese dragon.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did looking like he has a fucking.
I like this. I like this. Okay, I don't think it's worse than regular Gyarados, but I think that it looks, you know what it looks like? It looks like a little shrimp that's got a big idea, you know? He's got a big brain moment.
No, man. I think it looks like a fat little caterpillar about to go into a chrysalis. I hate Garrett. I don't hate him. But I don't think he's good. I don't like the big fish.
Yeah,
fucking fan thingy.
I don't know. I
don't love it.
Thinking, I've always thought, what would I do to make that better? But I don't know.
What would Jesus do?
Mega Aerodactyl is a Pokemon that in all facets should be something that I like, but I really don't.
I was going to be. I'm shocked that you don't like him.
I don't like him.
Because I don't like him because he's too much for me. I think it's. I like the general idea of like giving him rock spikes.
Yes.
And stuff. I really hate the fucking goatee and the eyebrows or whatever.
That should all
really
be funny to me.
That.
I don't like it one bit. I think it's...
I'm so incredibly out on it. Lame. And I think if you're going to add all these spikes, you need to sort of make his body more intimidating, but I think they almost made him a little thinner or something. I don't like it.
No, you're right. He looks like he's lost muscle density.
He does.
It does. I don't know.
It looks like he's malnourished.
Which is very sad to me because Aerodactyl is one of my favorite original generation Pokemon.
Yeah, it's a top. It's certainly a top 5 fossil, if not top 3.
I love that Pokemon so much. So this was very disappointing for me.
It should be.
I like Tough Claws as an ability.
Yeah, I
wish that he had. You know what I wish they had done was that Mega Gyarados was Water Dragon and he was Rock or Flying Dark or Rock Dark or something like that.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I don't know. Because it doesn't look like he's going to be flying anyway. I don't know.
I don't fucking I don't care.
The Mewtwo's are
Let's talk about the Mewtwo's.
The Mewtwo's are strange for me.
They're not great. Which do you prefer?
I prefer Y.
I prefer X.
That's crazy.
I
Look at
prefer
us.
X.
We can't see eye to eye. Opposites attract.
I prefer X.
Yeah.
I think he looks cooler. I don't think he's great.
Yeah.
But I really hate the fucking penis on Mewtwo Y. I don't like it. I don't like the fucking...
I see. For me, I feel like Mega Mewtwo X looks like he can't move his arms a little bit. He looks too swole. Like I kind of like the Frieza element, like from Dragon Ball Z or whatever. I've always thought that Mewtwo looked like Frieza, and so now they're doing a little bit like that.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, I was a little excited. I was like, I thought he feels stiff. He feels like an action figure here.
Right.
I think this is kind of cool in that, like, if I saw this thing in real life, I would be like, oh, that guy's got an idea. That guy's got some plans. And I'm a little worried about that. I don't know what he's thinking.
I actually agree with every single thing that you're saying.
Yeah.
It's just... I'm not in love with Mewtwo X by any stretch.
No.
I do think he looks a little stiff. I think he could look a tad more athletic or what have you.
Yeah.
I know they're trying to make him look like a superhero. I don't know if that 100% works for me. The one thing that doesn't work for me is Mewtwo Y's fucking the snake tail.
Goofy little head.
The fucking little appendage. I don't like that.
Now, Mega Ampharos is a Pokemon that I think if it were... Here, you can bring that down. I think... If Ampharos was just different stat spread wise, I would kind of really enjoy.
I don't know how to feel about Mega Ampharos.
Yeah.
Because I've rocked regular Ampharos
Yeah.
in teams before, and I like him a lot.
Yeah.
A Power Gem Ampharos for a little bit of coverage. You kidding me?
Power Gem Ampharos.
But...
a mensch of a man.
Yeah, it's a little fucking stupid for me, and I don't understand why he's Dragon.
I don't understand why he's Dragon either, but that's kind of what I like about him.
Yeah,
it's same thing with
the Alakazam. I was going to say it's funny. It's funny.
Hair. I kind of
Mega Alakazam is. I think Mega Alakazam is everything that Mega Ampharos wants to be.
You're absolutely right.
And for that reason, I think it's fine.
I would
use
some
him.
kind of lore
I would use
behind these little tapioca balls he's got on his tail.
I think there totally is, but I just think he's a giraffe.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, no, you're right. Mega Steelix was always tricky for me. I love the way it looks, but I'm having a lot of difficulty disconnecting it with how kind of useless it feels in the grand scheme of using things.
I really, really want to like Mega Steelix.
Yeah.
But I just don't.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I like how they add diamonds to him, but I can't help but think that it's it just doesn't... It don't work. I think it could have been better.
He weirdly feels not as immense as regular Steelix is. I don't know why.
I think part of it, and this might be a hot take, is that I think there's something of an original sin. Because I think Onyx is better than Steelix, like design-wise.
Oh, that's crazy.
I think Onyx is the superior design to Steelix. I do.
No, I don't know about that.
I do. I think that. And I think there's something of an original sin that comes with it.
I can agree with you there, but I don't agree with you that Onyx is better than Steelix.
Love Onyx.
I love Onyx, too. I think Steelix is the perfect next thing from
I don't know. I don't like how he has a big old chin.
Yeah, hey, listen.
I don't like how he has a big old chin.
He goes a little bit. He's got an underbite.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I like these little floating stalactites or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's about it for Mega Steelix for me. Mega Scizor, on the other hand, could be pretty Mega Scizor, on the other hand, is it could be a top 5 for me.
It's another one that I want to love.
Yeah,
I just don't.
You don't like him?
I
I
do like him. I just they're too crabby. They're too crab claws.
I really
they're
like
too
that.
crab claws.
I really like that.
I don't know. I like it. I probably would give
because those
Mega
things
Scizor
are a little chainsaw type too. Like they vibrate when they go, and then
they vibrate.
Yeah, you could put them on your nipples. You put them on your.
I know.
Yeah.
I give it an A. I really would give it an A, but I don't love it in the way that I want to. because I think the claws are a little too much for me.
You really, because I always feel like
I think the claws are a
regular
little too much.
Scizor looks a little bit too much like just a walking lobster.
I think this.
I think this is cooler than regular Scizor. In that it's
know.
got, I don't know. I like its little chompy
There's something
chomps.
about regular Scizor that I like the simplicity and cleanliness of.
Yeah,
But also,
I can agree
I've
with
never
you.
truly even used Scizor.
Scizor's hard to use.
It's because he's hard to get.
He's hard to get
You need to have a
to, yeah.
fucking friend.
Yeah, hey, and listen, we don't have those.
I know.
Mega Heracross, I'm not sure.
So
I'm not sure.
Let me break something down for you.
Okay.
You know how I've just said for the past two
I know.
that I really wanted to like them? I really want to dislike Mega Heracross.
Okay.
But I love the little fatso. I love him. He's a little wrestler. He's got big fucking arthritis in his wrist. He's got a big sharp fucking thing. I love him. I do. I really
know why anybody what the difference here is.
No, I like it. Oh my god.
To me, he really only feels like he's just got swollen hands.
And
he's got another little horn.
He's become a different, entirely bug. He's become a
I
different
know that
type.
he's like a different kind of scarab now, or something like that.
I've done everything in my power to try and dislike Mega Heracross because I think there's undoubtedly something disgusting going on here. I really love him. I'm a Heracross guy. I love Heracross.
No, I know you love Heracross.
It's one of like the 3 single stages that I'll ever use.
I just want to put a little.
It's good.
I want to put a little
like
icy hot on his hand.
But this is.
Something,
I think this is. It's for sure a guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Well,
but
and
you
as
throw
long
a
as
pin
you're,
missile
as long
on
as
him,
you're willing to admit something like
you throw a pin missile. You throw a rock throw
we
on
all
him.
have our kinks.
That's what I'm saying. Don't yuck my yum.
Don't yuck my young. Mega Houndoom.
I think this guy's top 5 for me.
I would also agree.
I think he's top 5 for me.
So far, what have I got? I've got.
I'll tell the people at the end.
All right. Well, I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Mega Houndoom is great. Mega Houndoom is very, very
It's
good.
another perfect execution. Yes. The one, like, again, Houndoom is already so sick.
Houndoom is great.
Houndoom is already so sick. You almost want to be like, I wish they used this coolness on a different one. You know, I wish they revived something instead of just making a cool thing cooler.
But you know,
this is sick. This is fucking sick.
This is similar in the sense
a
to
devil
me
dog. You ever have a devil dog?
Devil dog.
Are you allergic to devil dogs? You can't have those, can you?
I don't know if I can. What do you got in them? Besides the power of Satan.
It's a fucking chocolate little squishy cake with cream inside.
I don't know about that. Anything with cream inside.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I totally hear what you're saying that like, oh, the coolness is wasted on Houndoom.
So cool.
But here's the thing. Very much like Charizard Y.
Okay.
This was so cool to me that there are certain aspects of this Pokemon that now live so permanently in my head that I almost associate them with the original.
Okay.
So, like, when I think of Houndoom and I go back and I look at it, I'm surprised that he doesn't have this tail. I'm surprised that he doesn't have these horns.
Yeah.
That's how good Mega Houndoom
It's impactful.
is. I think it's so good.
Yeah.
It's a shame that I don't think it's very good competitively.
Oh, who cares?
But I think it's really, really so much fun.
I think it's so fucking sick.
I just think it's a great design.
His fucking bones. Are you kidding me? That's awesome.
Here's what do you think, huh?
Doesn't work for me.
Doesn't work for me.
Doesn't work for me.
No.
I think it's bad.
Yeah.
I think it's bad. I think this is it's certainly a downgrade from Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Is it a significant downgrade? I think it might be significant.
I'm kind of shocked, honestly.
What are these?
With all the different ways that they could have gone with Tyranitar.
They put these branches on him?
Yeah, and I'm kind of trying to figure out what that is.
I don't.
I know there's. He kind of reminds me. Maybe I'm making myself out to be a little weeb or something.
Yeah.
There was a Naruto bad guy. I'm not a big Naruto guy. But he had the power that he could make his bones grow, and they would grow on the outside of him.
Okay.
And it was gross. It was really disgusting. Disturbing.
Yeah,
but that's
like
what
that.
this looks like.
Yeah,
to me,
I don't.
It's just like his chest plate grew.
I don't. It does not work for me.
And again, he's got this stupid little pinhead.
It's not. Well,
why did they keep doing that?
You have a thing against pinheads. And
Look, I will acknowledge my bias.
you have a thing against pinheads, and that's okay. The pinhead doesn't bother me as much as the fucking dead chrysalises on his fucking back.
Why does he need that little pinhead? What's he trying to do? Is he trying to see where the wind's blowing?
I don't know. I think there's something cool about the little fucking face that he now has on his little chest.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. No.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a little fucking larvitar on his little fucking.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be, I think.
Yeah, but I reject it.
All right. These three,
Let's go one by one.
I have no notes. I have no notes for these. I know you're gonna say something stupid that you're going to immediately regret. But I have no notes for these.
Mega Blaziken is perfect.
Yeah.
I have 0 notes for Mega Blaziken. I want to have notes for Mega Sceptile. But it's fucking sick.
It's
fucking sick. The little Christmas tree is a little much.
You're crazy,
but
if you don't like that.
I'm so happy that they added the dragon type, which should have been there from the start.
Yes.
Sceptile should always have been a dragon type.
Yeah.
But it's fucking sick how he has bombs and he looks cooler. It's just it's
good.
Damn good.
It's so good.
I want to say that Mega Swampert is perfect. I really, really do.
I think you're crazy if you don't think Mega Swampert is great.
It's an A+.
I don't know if you.
It's
what
an
would
A+.
you do differently? I think you've got to. You know,
I
you
might
just don't like a little big.
I'll give you the argument.
Yeah.
The truth is that I think regular Swampert is better looking. I think regular Swampert might be better looking, whereas for Mega Blaziken and Mega Sceptile, not clear because that's an insult to Blaziken, but 2 definite upgrades.
Obvious upgrades.
I do not know if. So all right, so let me.
Yeah.
How big is the gap between Sceptile and Mega Sceptile? Like how many ticks? 3 ticks, 4 ticks?
Yeah, like 3 ticks.
Blaziken, you want to say 2 ticks because Blaziken is so good?
Yeah.
I think, if not a lateral move, for me, it's a downgrade.
I think you're crazy.
How many ticks better than regular Swampert?
2 ticks.
I'd
say arguably 2 ticks.
Nah, man. I think at best it's a lateral move. I think Swampert is very cool.
I think Swampert is great.
Yeah.
Swampert is really, really great. But go back and I just feel like so much of this is
it's an A+, man. It's an A. It's an A. It's an A or A+. But I really do. I really love regular Swampert.
What do you think, Mega Gardevoir? That's your girl.
I think it's actual.
I know you're. I have feelings about Mega Gardevoir that I think are similar to yours.
I love Mega Gardevoir. It is an A+ Mega for me. It really is. I can say that, and in the same breath say, acknowledge my bias that I already love Gardevoir. And I think part of the reason why I love Mega Gardevoir is because it's so similar to regular Gardevoir. It's a very subtle evolution, and I like the subtle simplicity of it.
Yeah.
I can say all that and also say they probably should have done more.
I think they should have done more.
They probably should have done more.
I like that it's got the gown. I think that's very cool.
I think the split heart.
Yeah, I like the split heart too. I feel like there is more that could be done with this. Because if you take away the gown, I really don't think there's much different.
Yeah, I understand. I totally acknowledge all that, but I love that it's a soft touch. I do love that. I won't pretend to not like it.
I don't know if that's it feels like an actual evolution as opposed to
if we're accounting for like usability, like who I would use, Mega Gardevoir is up there. Is in the top 5 for me undoubtedly. I love that Pokemon. Mega Sableye is fun.
I think
Mega
Sableye is very good.
It's very fun. It's funny. I think it's a good execution. In a million years, would I ever use it?
Mega Sableye was pretty good.
I understand.
With the magic bounce
I'm not going. I'm not going on the. I'm not going on the websites.
Yeah. No. I think I don't know. I think this is something that it's close to me. Yeah. I kind of think it's really fun. This is when if you want to make subtle changes, I think it is something like this. I think it's make him stay the same, but give him all of a sudden the thing that he was all about. Give him a big fucking diamond
shield.
I think that's really funny and cool.
I think it's cool.
Yeah,
I think it's cool. I also just love how much like sort of life it brought to Sableye.
Yes.
I think that was because Sableye, he was cool and kind of creepy and fun, but like now
that's what was so great about Mega Evolution.
Yeah.
Mega Mawile
I think Mega Mawile is fucking excellent.
is so good.
I think it's fucking excellent.
so good.
It's if this doesn't make my top 5, I don't know where it's going. But it's fucking
These
perfect.
two Pokemon nobody was talking about.
No.
And now, and for a while, they were like what everybody was talking about.
Yeah.
And I think that's amazing.
I think
this
it's
is so cool.
huge power too. You kidding
Huge
me?
power.
It's
No,
fucking sick.
I loved this Pokemon.
Mega Mawile is dope as fucking hell.
I think it's yes, definitely top 5. For me.
I love it.
Mega Aggron has the same problem as Tyranitar for me. I think he's
I think he's
he's turned into the ironing board.
I prefer Mega Aggron to Mega Tyranitar.
Yeah.
But I think that's only because Aggron is one of my favorite Pokemon ever.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much grace I'm just giving him, but this for me is a downgrade.
This is certainly a downgrade.
This is a downgrade.
And we're not saying anything that nobody hasn't already said. I think it's nice that he's only Steel now. Like he used to be Steel Rock.
I don't know.
You're
losing
but
Stab.
I think
what
I
the
don't
fuck
know.
does
I
Filter
think
do?
I think you take like half on super effective stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think makes it less powerful.
I don't care about it. I don't care about it's a downgrade. I miss regular Aggron. He looks a little fat. He looks like a little torpedo. A little fucking
No, I don't
like
know.
an
I'm just
anchor.
not I'm not interested in this.
I'm not.
And it makes me sad.
Yeah.
Mega Metacham is interesting to me. I think it's fun. I used a Mega Metacham for a while.
Yeah. Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Ew.
It's powerful, and I really liked that these things weren't attached to him; they're floating behind. I think is cool.
Yeah, I am not a fan.
Yeah.
I'm not. I think it's a poor execution. I understand what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
I understand that there is an audience for what's going on here. But the audience is not me. But I'm also just not a fan of regular Metacham. And if you're going to give it a Mega to like sort of try and hook me in, it's not this guy.
I think this is a pretty good.
Even with his little diaper head.
Yeah, no. I think everybody ought to have a diaper head.
I don't like the diaper. I don't like the diaper, and I don't like the fucking used paper towels coming out of his back.
Yeah, well,
I don't
listen.
like it.
If when there's a spill, who's the Mega you're gonna call?
I'll tell you the Mega I'm not going to call.
Is Mega Manectric.
Mega Manectric?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is this in terms of just a
this
fumble?
Could be the worst.
In terms of a fumble.
I knew this was going to be low for me. I feel really bad because I think in a lot of ways everybody makes fun of this Pokemon, and I think there is something kind of fun to it, but it is a huge misstep. I just can't believe they went with this.
There was a time where I was like angry about Mega Manectric.
Yeah.
Because everybody, if you were a kid,
yeah,
who's like, if you're around our age, you for sure had a Manectric.
Yeah.
You for sure did. And you've been looking for, then there came a day where you realized that Pokemon kind of sucked.
Yeah.
And you've been looking for an excuse to get back to that child. And you said, oh my God, Manectric, they're giving him a Mega?
Yeah.
And then they gave him this piece of garbage nothingness.
Yeah, no.
And it's just so fucking sad. It's so ugly. It's bad.
Oh, we're getting our call from TJ.
All right, we're going to stop down really quick.
Guys, we took a little break. We had some business to attend to.
Ephraim has diarrhea.
It's true, guys.
You ever have diarrhea?
I had to do it on what?
You ever have diarrhea?
You ever have that? I can't say I ever have in my life.
No, it's true. I've been blessed.
We've got the colons of
We're cursed.
It's a blessing or a curse. Hey, so we realized that this episode's been like an hour, and there are a lot more megas than we thought.
Yeah, so we got to zoom.
So we're gonna try and go quicker.
We already skewered Mega Manectric. What are
I
your
know.
thoughts on Mega Sharpedo?
Mega Sharpedo.
Sharpedophile! Pedophile!
Peter Pan.
That's what people shout at me.
Do you think there's some Sharpedophile? Do you think there's a reason why maybe we said we would move faster, but I'm talking about Peter Pan now. You think there's like something to Peter Pan and Peter File? What do you think?
But
Am I close? Am I off? What do you think?
He's a kid himself.
Well, but see.
Are you just saying the name?
Yeah, like there's a connection here.
Oh, like Latin.
Uh-huh. Peter.
Peter Piper picked a peck.
Like maybe his name is Pedo Pan.
Pedo Pan. Wow, that's my new Xbox gamer tag. What do you think of Mr. Sharpedo?
I love Sharpedo is one of my favorite Pokemon. Mega Sharpedo, I think is.
I think it's too much. I think it's too much.
I also think they like did the kind of theming with like he's for Team Aqua. Mega Camerupt is for Team
Yeah, we
Magma.
should do these. These are brother and sister, aren't they?
Brethren. I like Mega Camerupt a bit better than Mega Sharpedo.
I like Mega Sharpedo a bit better than Mega Camerupt.
Oh my goodness!
I don't like anytime you
don't like his little spout.
Anytime you take a Pokemon that is perfectly fine and put testicles on their head.
Sure.
I don't like testicles.
Where is testicles?
Look at all these testicles.
Those aren't testicles.
These are 5 testicles. You gotta give them 2.
You got to go to the doctor.
Eye doctor. I need to go to the testicle doctor.
You got to go to the testicle doctor.
Is there such thing as a testicle doctor?
Every time I go to the doctors, like without fail, they feel my balls.
Nobody's touched my balls in maybe 20 years.
I don't know what. I'll go to the eye doctor. And it's like without fail. I don't know why they keep doing it. It's been like 4 times in a row.
When I go to the pharmacy to pick up my medication,
I don't understand. I don't understand why they keep asking.
When I go to the deli.
And you know me, Mr. Agreeable, they're like,
yeah,
okay,
sure.
so we're going to need to feel your dick. and I'm like, yeah, no, well, of course.
It's only fair.
It's only fair. Hey, look, everybody wants to. No, I don't know why they keep doing that. A Mega Camerupt I like. I feel like this is what Camerupt should look like most days anyway.
No, I don't.
Mega Altaria.
I like the spout. I don't like the testicles. I love what Mega Altaria is trying to be. I love what it's about.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too poofy.
I kind of like it.
I don't like it.
I think it's a little frolicky little guy. I like Dragon Fairy a lot.
It's so sick with the
pixelate.
Dragon Fairy pixelate is fucking sick.
Yeah, I think
it's so sick.
Yeah.
I don't like the Marilyn Monroe fucking poofy hair, and I don't like the fucking arms. I don't like it. I like regular Altaria.
Look, I would never be caught dead walking around with this thing. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When I'm at home alone, when I have my little diary out and I talk about all my favorite Mega Pokemon, I say, and you know what?
You light a candle.
And you know what? Mega Altaria is okay by me too.
I don't think so.
I think it's okay.
I don't think I'd be caught dead.
Mega Banette.
Now I'm gonna let you take this. I know this is your fella.
I love Mega Banette. I think this is arguably one of the creepiest they ever went with Pokemon. A
lot of zippers.
I had a shiny Mega Banette. It was one of the ones that I caught.
That's
naturally,
dope.
I thought was so cool. Prankster is great.
Yeah.
I love that it's got its little sleeves that zip up and the arms come out.
Yeah, I don't know. There is something that looks like an inflamed dog's penis about the fucking things, aren't they?
You know what? You'd be right. You'd be right. But I'd say that's what's so scary about it.
I like Mega Banette.
I like Mega Banette too. It's one of my favorites. But I can put my bias aside.
I think anybody who tries to criticize Mega Absol is lying.
Yeah.
I think they're trying too hard if you're going to criticize Mega Absol.
Well, but see, my only argument is that maybe Mega Absol is also trying a little too hard.
With the fucking
Wake
emo.
Me up! Wake me up inside! Save me!
Save me from the... Yeah, but isn't there something about it that works?
Yeah, no.
It works.
It's that kind of thing. It's that kind of thing where, do you remember playing Kingdom Hearts? And you went to Hercules' thing, and Sephiroth comes down.
Yeah.
And he's got the one wing and the sword and the hair that goes down. And it starts, that's how I feel about Mega Absol.
We're just like, this is a lot. Yeah, I understand.
It's a lot.
But it works.
But
you'll never forget that Sephiroth fight.
You're never going to forget that fight.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
It's perfect.
They never did. I feel like I'm now Kingdom Hearts podcast, but like I feel like I've never experienced something quite like that moment.
Oh my god, what an intense! Do you remember the fear that
the fear?
Strike?
I never beat him, never once.
No, I think I beat him once.
I
beat him once on easy though. I'm a pussy.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I thought that was, as a kid, I was like,
so
what?
terrifying, so terrifying. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Kingdom Hearts
Why?
is
And it felt like it was so early in the game when you could do it. It was like, I can't do this. I can't beat this.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And talk about something
look
that
at this guy, this neckbeard motherfucker, Mega Glalie.
There is a lot. There is so much about Mega Glalie. There is so much about Mega Glalie that I really fucking despise. I really hate all the fucking his disgusting beard, but also.
Also, the thing that I love, this is awful. This is very bad. But I do. But there's parts of that I still do kind of.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. I like the horn.
I like that he goes like this.
Yeah.
He's got no gums, so he's just like. No, I think
I
that's
like
kind
the
of funny.
horn. I like the fucking icicle horns.
Yeah.
I like aspects of it. I want to completely hate it, but I don't completely hate it.
No, I
Fiddlesticks!
I feel pretty much hatred towards this thing. Mega Salamence.
There is something not okay about what they've done.
Oh, I don't know.
There's something not okay.
I don't know.
This is still an A.
This is still an A.
But there's something not okay. There's something not okay.
I don't know. Look.
The full moon.
Could be that
It could be that
I'm too.
He has no legs.
It could be that I'm too into Salamence. But I feel like this is a Pokemon they've never done wrong.
But yes, I mean, especially,
Yeah.
First of all, anyone who picks this over the primal fucking...
The primal thing should probably really be the Mega.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But I do like Mega Salamence quite a lot.
How much of an upgrade over regular Salamence is it for you?
I think it's either lateral or maybe one tick up.
I think, if anything, it's lateral or one tick down.
I
tell
don't
you
know.
the truth, folks.
I think it's probably lateral. I don't know. There's part of me that is very charmed about, because just imagine, it's like, okay, time to Mega Evolve.
Yeah, I don't know. I also, it looks like in order for him to start flying, you need to grab him and throw him. like a paper airplane. Someone needs to set him afloat.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I like Mega Salamence,
He's not
but I
my
understand
favorite.
why he's not.
I love me a Mega
Metagross. I think could be argued as maybe the best one they ever.
Now we're cooking with grease.
That is
we're cooking with grease.
Great fucking Pokemon.
It's so sick
because it's at the end of the day, it really is just two of them stacked on top of each other. But it works so well,
so damn well. This is a clear Metagross is already fucking awesome. This is like a 5-tick upgrade.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah,
so fucking good.
It's.
Kidding me? Awesome.
Because it also just feels alien and scary and awesome.
More psychic and more steel at the same time.
That.
It's intimidating.
I love that.
He's going to squeeze you.
Yeah.
He's going to give you a squeeze.
He's going to wrap around your dick. No, Mega Latios and Mega Latias. I get what they were doing with the purple. Because in case you don't know your colors, red and blue make purple.
Thanks.
That being said, I don't like this at all.
I think this is insulting.
Uh-huh.
I think this is very insulting. If you're not insulted, you should be. Because they said, all right, so somebody pitched this idea.
Yeah.
All right, end of the day. All right, we have 700 fucking megas. What's next? We're doing Latios and Okay, who's got an idea? How about it was the fucking new guy.
Yeah.
It was the new guy who brings tuna for lunch.
Yeah.
And he shows up and he's like, what if we make him what if we just made him purple? That'd be funny because red. He said exactly what you said.
Yeah.
And then they said, okay, whatever, fucking Gerald. Yeah, we'll
Gerald,
do that.
We'll do that. You get one.
Oh yeah, it's your assignment, Gerald.
Okay, guys. But how do we? I just realized
How
there's
do
a
I
problem.
draw?
How do we tell them apart?
Gerald, have them stand different.
Have them stand up.
Deborah. Deborah.
But that's all they did. This is terrible.
Yeah, no. The only fun I ever had with Mega Latios and Latias is that you could fly around.
I don't care.
Mega Rayquaza.
It's fucking excellent.
It's really good.
It's really fucking good. It's really damn good.
That's really
fun. For me, I think if you're talking all, it might be the best one for me. It might
not only is it the best one, there are times where I wonder if this is the best legendary
ever created.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not wrong at all.
There are times where I really wonder.
It probably is, honestly. It fucking is. Who am I kidding?
It's so good.
It really is.
I love, because it's so cool. Guys, it's so cool.
So cool.
And I know some people are like, why he's got the little Christmas lights hanging off of it?
Shut up.
No, you're kidding.
Shut up.
First of all, who are you to dislike Christmas? The Grinch?
Yeah, what the hell's wrong with you?
Second of all, L'chaim.
Second of all,
second of all, it's like watching him fly around and he's got flames.
he's got
bursting out of his horns.
electric fire,
Oh, it's
and
so
he's
cool.
got darkness.
Oh,
and
it's
horns
and he's got darkness.
he's got edge.
This
to him.
really is the
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts podcast.
It's true.
This is a Pilates instructor. This is a Pilates instructor. Who are we kidding?
Yeah.
I
I am bored. I'm bored by Mega.
Did we ever start recording again?
Oh, we didn't. No. All right. We'll do it. We'll do it manually.
We'll do it. We'll do it
manually.
post.
Well, let's
start doing it now?
Let's sell it. Let's see what we got here. All right. We're recording now. Swipe. We're on Mega Lop Honey.
Okay.
All right.
Now this is my gym teacher.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, she can go fuck herself. I don't like her. I think
that
it's
being said, I'm glad they didn't make her any more sexy.
Yeah.
I think that's
But they did
that's
give her
responsible.
leggings. They did give her leggings.
That's responsible too.
I don't
Because
know.
you know
You don't want any ass
she's-
cheeks flying around.
Yeah, she's gonna be she's sweaty.
Moving on. Mega Garchomp, what have you to say?
A lot of people didn't like Mega Garchomp, and I'm not going to say that it's fantastic. by
He's
any
not
means.
fantastic.
But
is he?
there is something that I kind of like with these scythe hands.
The scythe
I think
hands.
are kind of fun.
I
I do think it looks as though he's got a funny little helmet on, like a bicycle helmet, and he's going for a ride. He's not great. He's a little much.
have
but
notes.
there are
I have
aspects.
notes. There are
Yeah.
aspects of him that are cool, but I really would argue that all of them are just carryover from having a regular Garchomp.
And you're probably right.
I think we're giving him a lot of grace.
Yeah.
And I wonder if this was just a fresh Pokemon, be like, oh, that's a little fucking dumb. I don't
Yeah.
know. The teeth jacket, zipper fucking of teeth.
Yeah.
And the shark tail. There's a lot of it that it doesn't. And I'm not a huge fan of the scythe things.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a B. I think it might be a downgrade from regular Garchomp.
I think this is definitively a downgrade.
This is a downgrade. That's all. And I think Mega should be upgrade. Sue me.
Sue me.
Now,
Mega Lucario.
I was prepared to talk shit about Mega Lucario.
Yeah.
Because I do think at the end of the day, it's a trifle lazy.
Yeah.
But it's clean.
That's a clean Pokemon.
It's a damn
That's
nice
a clean
Pokemon.
Mega.
It's a damn
That's a
good looking
clean Mega.
Pokemon. It's an upgrade from regular Lucario.
Yes.
It's fucking cool. I can't talk shit about
Here's
it.
the thing.
Yeah.
People love Lucario. I was never crazy on the Lucario little hype train.
Yeah.
I always thought it kind of just seemed like a little dog standing up.
Right.
This is when it clicked with me. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, this is he's got his own action movie series about this guy. Like this is
really
awesome.
cool.
This is a really cool.
It really is everything Lucario should have been.
Yes.
Yeah.
I quite like
It's
Mega
damn
Lucario.
good. I was prepared to be like, oh, they weren't being creative, like, to fucking clip something, but I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's very
It's a
good.
damn
It's
good
very
Pokemon.
good. Mega Abomasnow is crazy. That's just what a goofball.
I love Abomasnow.
I think you should.
I love Abomasnow. I really like Mega Abomasnow.
Yeah.
I like that. This is where I'm a hypocrite because I had half a note on Mega Swampert.
Yeah.
I like how they just said make him a little fluffier and have him bend over.
That's all I'm saying. I think it works 100% of the time.
Make him a little fluffy.
Uh-huh.
Have him bend over.
have him
touch the floor.
Have him touch the floor.
But
How low can you go?
This is by no means it should not be in anyone's top 10, let alone top 5. But he's good enough for me.
He's good enough for me. I don't know why you would ever use Mega Abomasnow, but I enjoy him. I think he's kind of fun.
What do you got to say about Mega Glade?
Mega Glade is strange to me. What an odd little guy, huh?
Isn't it kind of incredible that they found a way to make people uncomfortable here?
Yeah. There's something about Mega Glade And Gallade has always been odd to me too, but I liked him.
I've
I thought he was
always
a good
wanted to
Pokemon.
use Gallade.
Yes.
I've always wanted to. But
Yes,
it's just I've always
Mega
needed.
Gallade feels to me like he's like an 18-year-old. He's with his friends in the park. They've got styrofoam swords, and
He looks
they're
like
doing
a
little
little
LARPing,
fucking
you know?
weeb weenie who's like.
I
Who's like, you will have to face my wrath. I just don't like.
He's the kid at recess.
Yeah.
That you're playing with, and you're like,
He runs like Naruto.
No, I'm saying like you're playing imaginary games, and you're like, I'm throwing my fireball at you, and he says, "Ping! I blocked it with my sword." He's the kid who you couldn't hit because he always blocked it with his sword.
Yeah.
I hate that kid, and screw you, screw you, Mega Gallade.
You know who you are.
Yeah, you know exactly.
All
who
the
you
Mega
are.
Gallades
Ding,
out there.
Ding, ding,
Yeah,
ding.
I don't know. He's not cool enough to be having this demeanor about him.
No, I think he's a wee bit weak.
Yeah, it's true.
Mega Audino. You ready? How hilarious. There's something almost...
You have good feelings about this?
No, of course not. But there's something that I almost admire about Game Freak. Having the pure balls.
The temerity, the
temerity
gall.
To give Audino a Mega Evolution.
Oh my god.
Because what were they... And then to make it this.
It really upsets me in so many ways because Audino is a terrible. It should have been forgotten. It should have gone the way of the Furfru. It should have just been a Pokemon that they just set off into the sunset. As a mistake.
It went off on a little joyride,
and it didn't work.
It's up at the farm.
And then they
upstate.
said, "What if?
Yeah.
What if we throw him a Mega?
Maybe that'll change things up."
I just don't.
You also have to understand, this is the only Pokemon from Generation 5 that they gave a Mega.
How sad.
Right here. How crazy is that?
Incredibly
that
sad.
generation had more Pokemon than any other generation before, and they picked this one. I think it's funny. I admire its chutzpah. I want it to go into a fire.
I hate it so much. I hate it.
That being said,
with his little payets.
Hey, now listen.
I know that's not my thing to
that
bring.
That is what it has there.
It's terrible. All right, and then Mega
those long earlobes.
The fucking Mega Diancie.
Mega Diancie.
Cool.
It's
great.
fine.
You
it's
did
fine.
it. You made the chandelier.
Yeah,
Great.
It's fine.
Who's using it? What a waste of a slot. 2 wastes of a slot back to back to back.
Yeah, no. I get why they did it, because they wanted to advertise their little mythic Pokemon. That's fine. It's fine. Do what you need to do with that. That's okay. I would have so preferred a Mega Xerneas, a Mega Yveltal, even a Mega Zygarde. It's crazy to me that this is what we got from Gen whatever.
At least we have Ash Greninja.
Yeah, hey, we got Ash Greninja.
All right.
Yeah, and
we're gonna stop recording.
That's that.
Now.
That's that in a bag of chips.
Yep. I love Megas, man.
Yeah.
I love me a Mega.
No, this was a mega. This was a lot of fun.
This was
would
a
you
mega
say a mega
podcast.
fun? A Mega Blocks.
A Mega Zord.
A Mega Zord. There you go.
Mega.
Do you want to do? Do you have like standouts? Top 5?
Let's do top 3.
Yeah, top 3.
Can we not say Mega Rayquaza because it's...
No, we can't say that.
So
I'm going to challenge us to not do any of the starter ones.
Okay, because mine would be Charizard Y.
Yeah, no, I think those are...
So you go first.
I do... We might have similar ones. I do probably Mega Metagross.
Yeah.
Maybe... let me look at the ones that are on there.
I'm doing
Mega Houndoom.
Yeah, those are going to be 2 for me.
Maybe Mega Beedrill.
I'll add on. I'll say I do love me a Mega Gardevoir. I love me a Mega Mawile.
Yeah, those are very good.
And let me pick another one to tickle everybody's fancy. You didn't say Mega Banette.
I didn't say Mega Banette.
It's not up there for me though. It can go fuck itself.
I just love Banette in general, but it's not. I can admit that it's not.
Oh, I'll throw in Mega Pinsir.
Yeah,
I'll throw in Mega. I was between Mega Pinsir and Mega Gengar, but I'll go Mega Pinsir.
All right, that sounds fair to me.
Who's your favorite Mega over
Hey,
there?
we forgot to involve you guys this episode, huh? Mom,
nice.
Daleen,
Oh, but Galen's skipping this episode.
She doesn't like the Pokemon.
She said, "Well, you give the Pokemon a rest."
I know, that made me sad. I felt bad. I was,
No, I didn't. I totally understand where she's coming from.
Galen, we totally get it. We'll
try doing something.
We're gonna try and
next
bring
week.
some guests back. We have to find people that want to talk to us.
Nobody does.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe. If you haven't already, you can leave a comment. I respond to every single comment.
Yeah,
What's
you
your
do.
favorite Mega? What's your favorite Pokemon?
Yeah,
you can
you
say
do.
hi because I respond to. You just have a conversation.
That's true.
Just
Yeah,
ask me
he
how I'm
does.
doing. Nobody ever says, "Hey, Ryan, how you doing?" Nobody does that. It's a damn shame. If you're listening on any of the if you're listening on any of the audio apps, whether it's Apple, Spotify, whether it's
Snapple.
Snapple, they just launched a podcasting.
Did they do? Yeah,
service.
it's
They
true.
did.
It's
They
true.
did.
We'll give you little facts.
It's called Fun Fact.
Fun fact on the back of a bottle. On the back of the bottle cap.
Leave a 5-star review. If you don't want to leave a 5-star review, because we're not perfect, you can leave a 4-star review. This might have been a 4-star episode. We took a break in the middle.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You know,
No,
there was
it wasn't great.
yeah, we talked-
I'll admit to that.
Yeah. If you want to leave a 3-star review, I'd say please don't do it. Just do us a solid and just skip it. Or you can email us, bellhopproductionsllc@gmail.com. The funny part
Gmail.
is we are not Bellhop Productions LLC anymore.
What happened?
We are Bellhop Media LLC.
Are we really?
Damn right we are.
Wow.
Yeah, we're Bellhop Media.
Is it because we wanted to get AdSense on YouTube?
Yeah, somebody already had Bellhop Productions.
Is that us?
No, I mean, it might have been us, but we don't.
I think it is us because we made that once for clickbait and then we forgot the password.
Well, we have. Well,
No, now we've got every bellhop production.
yeah, you guys go fuck yourselves. Yeah. What else? What's the other thing? Oh, if you want to just you say fuck all that. Hey, we just want to give you money and support you. We have a Teespring down in the description below. You can buy a T-shirt, you can buy a tote bag, you can buy a mug, you can buy a sticker, and sports has it helps keeps the lights on and shit. If you don't want to do any of that, we have plenty of other shit.
We got plenty of other shit. That's true. Well, first of all, we want to thank you for the very, very good feedback we've gotten on Clickbait the Show.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was
That's a good
really
show.
that was very
very sweet.
lovely.
That was very sweet.
You guys were great, except for that one guy who said the jokes weren't funny.
Yeah,
huh?
Tyso said it wasn't funny at all.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was shocked by that.
He was being honest.
He was being honest, but part of me, Tyso, thinks that you were maybe pulling my leg a little bit. But maybe I'm just that.
I think
deluded.
Tyso was being honest.
Oh,
I think Tyso really didn't like the jokes.
didn't like the jokes, but like the cinematography.
Yeah, Tyso. That was the. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody.
We
who
love
watched.
everybody.
It got more views than I thought it would.
It did get a lot more views than I.
It
thought
got
was
more
gonna.
views than I thought.
Keep
it
it up. If it gets up to 1 million views, we'll make episode 2.
We would love to make that show. That show is so fucking fun to make.
Uh-huh.
No, it
That was
wasn't. That was a lie. That
It
a
was fun
disaster
to
make.
plan.
It was fun to write. It was fun to plan. We have a whole season.
We have an entire season. Maybe we'll do an episode where we talk about the episode ideas.
Yeah, we have. Episode 2 is written somewhere.
Episode 2 is written. It's out there.
Episode 2 is written.
If you want a teaser for what they try to make in episode 2, the gang and Elton.
I've forgotten it.
Brad starts to work with Elton in the second episode. We had a comment on there that was asking why you start screaming.
I
at the end.
answered. Yeah.
Yeah, you answered it. You start working with me at the beginning of the second episode, and we try to make reaction videos. That's the first thing that we try to do. But our plan, Elton's plan in it, is that they try to find new content that no one has seen to react to. So they start going around filming bullshit on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And it's nothing. There's a lot of fun in there. Everybody, there were a lot of really funny jokes. They talk to a prank channel, which has, weirdly become even more relevant now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. We would love to make that episode. How much? Yeah, we could shoot it with $5,000. $75,000.
In the second act of the thing, there's a talking dog.
Do CGI. Keep going.
Yeah. So please keep doing. We're gonna have some more clickbait content coming out. I'm gonna put out some bloopers, things like that.
Why are you lying? No, we're not gonna.
I have it edited on my computer. That's what I've been doing this week.
Bloopers?
Yeah.
Clickbait bloopers?
Yeah.
You've been doing that?
We have 18 minutes worth of clickbait bloopers. That are
I remember
all put
that.
together.
I remember I cut that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been putting them into little things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were doing that.
I wanted to surprise you on that channel.
All right.
Yeah.
That's cool. That'd be
or we
funny.
can just do, if you just want to see the 18 minutes, Ryan has cut 18 minutes worth of it.
No, I don't.
Sure,
no,
good.
No, don't do that.
Okay, well then we've got little ones everywhere that we can put up. Maybe I think they could be kind of funny as shorts or what.
Sure, yeah.
And then we have 2 deleted scenes that we might put out too.
We do.
Which are very fun. And if you don't want any of that, if you're sick of this channel, go to 3 Ways to Survive. That's our spooky little show where we go over there and we look at creepy internet stories and we try and figure out, how would we survive them?
do
Do we
you
have
do it?
1 way? Do we have 2 ways? No, we have 3 ways to do
It's
that.
3.
3 ways to do
Magic
that.
number.
The magic number. Comedy in threes, huh? And then talk about comedy in threes. Another fucking Let's Play, our 3rd channel, is still out there. It's still out there. Go subscribe to it. I've changed my tone on it. I think
I like
I think
it
it's
now.
really good now.
I like it now.
Yeah, I think it's great.
I'm proud of the work we've done.
Go over there and check it out if
Yeah.
you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that. What a world.
What a world.
You got anything else to say?
I got nothing else for you.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
Ideas. Hey, we got to film.
Oh, motherfucker.